What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and I like to welcome you guys back to my RC Chop Shop. It's been a long time since I did a Chop Shop episode, but here we are. And I have these three aircraft here. This is the CG-027, CG-023, and this is the Lishy Toys L6053. And what's about to take place here is a modification for this guy. Really, he's the center of attraction. And what I want to do is, let me take this off here, take the canopy off. What I'm trying to do actually is swap the board on this one with this here. So I'm going to take the board from the CG-023, put it inside the CG-027, and get this thing to fly awesome with 7mm motors. And I'm going to actually remove these motors that came with the CG-027 only because the posts on these only support props from 6mm motors. So the posts on these motors are really thin. So I'm going to take the posts from this motor here, these motors. These are 7mm motors as well, but they're short ones like this. So I'm going to remove the motors from this, put them in here so the posts can be large enough to fit my CG-022 props, which are my props of choice for these things, for micros. And it should make this thing fly awesome, give it a lot of lift and power. And I'm just expecting, I got high hopes for this thing. So let's get right to it. I'm going to start off by removing the 7mm motors from this thing. I already removed the screws. As you can see, the motors are 7mm, same, but they just have these little pinions on them. I'm going to remove the pinions. I'm going to be careful not to damage this board here in case I need to put it back in case it's not successful or whatever reason I want to get this aircraft back up and running. I'm going to make sure I don't damage anything here. I'm going to keep everything intact here. Just remove the motors and screw this thing back together and have it off to the side and put the motors in here. I'm going to remove these motors, and I also might use one of these motors for my Skydreamer Plus. The Skydreamer Plus has these same motors here, but the posts are the same as these, the 6mm posts. So I'm going to remove this, one of these motors, and fix my Skydreamer Plus eventually. But let's get right to this part here. Let's test our CG-022 props. Fits. Got my CG022 props here. They should fit. Okay, so we got everything installed in here. Let's see if this thing starts up before we leave this assembly line. Okay, so now it's a finished product. I've decided to go with normal size props and as opposed to the CG022 props because they seem to give it a little too much power. Didn't seem as stable, so I'm flying it with the Devo because I don't want any invert flipping by mistake. So because it only does half flips. So and these aren't 3D props, so let's check it out, see how it flies. Seems awesome already. Yeah. This thing is awesome. Sheesh, I wasn't pitching all the way on that speed pass either. That's full pitch funnel there, so it can hold its hover still with the funnels. Hold its height rather. Really maneuverable. It's windy out here and it's flying in the wind. Man, this thing is fast. Definitely faster with these props on it than with the 3D props on it. Do a speed pass. Sheesh. Oh! Right into the trees. Let's see, I don't think it took any damage from that though. I feel like a bullfight. Okay, enough speed passes. Let's try some flips. See if I can do a manual flip without it ending up being inverted. Nope, it's inverted. The canopy actually protects against the props from a top side impact. See if I can get another flip. Nope, it seems to want to stay inverted when I flip it. So I guess no flips at all, manual or not. Just awesome flying. Maybe a perfect flip will work. Sheesh. Thought I saw LVC. Nope, no LVC. Awesome funnels with it. I just gotta try manual flip again. Let's see. Nope. I give up now on the manual flip. Oh, his battery's hanging out. This thing can take a beating though. That's for sure. And LVC is flashing, so it seems to be starting to rain here too. And so that's it. The Eachine 3D X4 with new 7mm motors with thicker posts to support 7mm props. 7mm style props rather. And we out. Thanks for watching.